There's some new concern tonight about bird flu, with U.S. ag officials announcing that dairy cattle moving between states have to be first tested for the virus. That's as the FDA says it's gotten positive tests for remnants of bird flu in pasteurized milk in grocery stores. And we first told you about this last week, that big concern over raw milk. Well, now officials say they found it in the pasteurized milk that you buy. But the agency says, wait a second. Don't freak out. Don't go run into your fridge and throw out all your milk. They say you don't have to do that at this point. Scientists are going to run some more tests to see if they find any live virus particles in milk, because that's what could pose a risk to people who buy it. Dr. Vin Gupta is joining us now. So if it's not the live virus, what has been found in pasteurized milk, and what is the level of, semi-concern that people should have?
Hallie, good evening. It's fantastic to see you. It's what we think is happening is what frankly happens all the time in unpasteurized to pasteurized milk. It gets heated, it gets pasteurized through that cleaning process, and a bunch of bacteria that exists essentially gets sterilized away. There might be particles, though, that still exist that are not live, that can't infect anybody, and that's likely, overwhelmingly, what is happening here, that some particles from these viruses are getting detected, but they can't actually infect anybody. So this is not uncommon, happens all the time, we just don't talk about it. So don't throw away that milk, as you pointed out.
Okay, that's a good thing. What is the broader sort of question here, or the broader solution to handle this issue at this point, considering that the, Ag Department now wants dairy cattle tested, et cetera?
I think we need to figure out how this virus is getting transmitted. Right now, it's not clear. Is it cows coughing and there's a respiratory transmission amongst cows? Again, this is new. We didn't expect this to be detected in cows. How are they transmitting it? And the real fear here, and when do we really need to worry about this, is are we seeing sustained transmission amongst those? Are people that are exposed in these cattle farms, are they getting sick? And we have not seen that here. That's yet another point of reassurance here, that we have not seen human transmission, certainly human-to-human transmission. But just like with COVID-19, once we see that transmission happen, that's when we need to be extra worried. Right now, we need testing. We need vigilance here at these cattle farms. We need to figure out how it's getting transmitted. And we have to stop that from happening to the greatest extent possible.
Dr. Vin Gupta, thank you so much for that explanation. It is good to see you. Good to have the context check, too. Appreciate that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.